So we've got a mail call on April 20th, one day before New Comic Book Day. I'll still be trying to talk a little bit about the books that I got and maybe a little bit about Falcon and Winter Soldier. Trying to keep it spoiler free, but might not succeed. You want to see what I have to talk about and what I got? Stick around. Okay, here's your reminder, please. I need you guys to make sure that you're entered because I want to give this book away. That's going to be my 200 subscriber video giveaway, and I have a 200 subscriber giveaway video. How apt is that? At the end of this video, you see a link to it and everything. Make sure that you are a subscriber to the channel. You watch the video, make a comment on it, and make sure you like the video. I will be checking. When I hit 200 subscribers, I will randomize a name from that, and I'm going to give that book away, and then we'll be showing the book for the 300 subscriber. And if you want to know what all the books are going to be going all the way up to 1,000, watch that video. I think you'll be very pleased at what's up and coming here on this channel. In the meantime, though, let's get back to the books. Okay, so I know I was thinking about doing this tomorrow, but I have a couple people from Macari that I purchased from, and they're waiting to get paid, and it's not fair to them, so I want to do this now, and I'll try to do another video tomorrow, provided I can actually get out of work in time to go to my store and actually get my comics. We'll see what happens. So I've got 4 packages here, and just a little side note. I don't know if you guys might have even seen it when I did my last What's in the Box. I pulled out a copy of Tankers #1, and after I finished the video, I was looking at it, and it's actually got some really bad damage. It looks like the box got folded in shipment. What happens when somebody ships in just one of these and puts on it "Do Not Bend," which I'm not crazy about at all. But people take a chance and hope that way they can save money on shipping. I would much rather that somebody said, look, instead of $5.99 shipping, give me $15 shipping and I'll secure your book. I'd rather have that. But anyway, this is a cardboard instead of a hard envelope, and this one made it nicely. And I know I already had one, but now I have another. Nottingham #1. So now I have 2 copies, and probably both copies are going to be making it into my next submission to CGC, provided, I'm going to wait till I actually see all 7 on their receive list before I send them any more. My submission that I sent at the beginning of January is still in the receiving department. My submission that I sent in February was received on March 25th. My submission that I sent in March has still yet to even show up in the system. I have 7 there, and their system only shows 5, and I'm waiting for the other 2 to show up. Isn't that unnerving, though? It's not just it's the wait. It's when you know that the package has been delivered to CGC, and you are sitting there going, okay, why isn't it even showing up in your system? That bugs me. I'm like, did somebody in the receiving department take it and walk out the door? You got to wait 4 weeks for that. Now 4 weeks. It used to be 2, then 3, now 4 or more weeks before they actually even receive it in their system. They acknowledge that they have it, and I hate that. I really do. This was a copy of Captain America #354, which it looked better than the guy was saying in the pictures. He said it was about an 8.0. So it's a newsstand edition, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got multiple spine stresses, no doubt. Got a little stress at the. Okay, this it's not an 8.0. If somebody filled in zits on the kid's face and filled in his teeth and filled in ink on the zap. This is not an 8.0. I'm going to have to double check the I don't think that he actually put any photos of the back. This is, oh heck no. I don't want zip face here. Wow. I might be returning that one. That's sad, man. Really? Why would you? First off, I guess, I can understand. Yeah, it's a kid. Okay, fine. But, man, it's getting so somebody can't even buy a comic book these days. So, and if I'm wrong and I just didn't see it and he did include a picture of the back, then it's my bad. And it would not be the first time that I've bought a book without seeing the back of it properly. That's why when I go to shows, I actually bring gloves. So I asked them, can I take it out of the bag? And if they say no, or they, if they're willing to take it out of the bag, okay. If they say no, they don't let you take it out of the bag, I'm not buying it. Because you don't know what's going on with that book. Especially when you get to some of the older books where you need to make sure that there are tattoos or a Marvel value stamp, or you want to make sure that anything going on the inside, the pages are not damaged, that the staple isn't coming out from the centerfold. I mean, it's one thing if you're buying a book that just came out in, say, 2018. It probably hasn't fallen apart and deteriorated. But if you're looking at like a Silver Age book, or even now, you think about it now, even Bronze Age, Copper Age. A book from 1985, you're looking at 35 years ago. That's some serious wear and tear on a book. So this should be a set of 6. This is, I believe, his first sale on Mercari. And I'm not sure if it went as well as he wanted, because he had a problem with the shipping labels and everything else. But seemed very friendly, and I want to try to get him his money as soon as possible and get him his first positive feedback. That's always kind of fun when you could do that. But we have number 4, number 2, number 5. Trying to put them in order. It's going to be number 3, and of course number 1 of Sweet Tooth. So yes, all 5 copies are here. The important one being number 1. And it's got damage at the bottom corner. It's... Put it inside a felt bag, man. Seriously? I don't want to have to keep returning books to people, man, but if they don't learn to pack things... See if I can get it. Yep, you can see it from there. This whole corner is damaged. The whole way through. And again, I'll double check the photos. If not, then I'm going to return these to him. Or unless he wants to... Well, I can check the rest of the copies and give me some credit towards number 1, and I'll have to rebuy that, which stinks, because that was the main reason I bought it, was for number 1. Why? The last box is a CGC slab. So I'm hoping that that one's okay. Also, the last box is not just a CGC slab, but if you remember, I got my ASM 55 from the guy that's had all those problems going on since December, and I gave him a big shout out. It was Coco Books. That is the other book. Yep. So it's 1 through 6 in the Sweet Tooth. So I'll have to double check those. So while I'm opening this, and I want to try to multitask in my conversation. Today is a day, and I haven't seen it. Oh, that's right. He uses popcorn. Hang on. I'll be back. The amount of static cling that was adhering those popcorn to this plastic bag was amazing. I'm pulling it off and watching it fly back up again. It's like they were attached on strings. I should have kept that one on film. I'm sorry. But anyway, so talking a little bit about Falcon and Winter Soldier. If any of you... Well, if you want zero spoilers and you haven't watched it, if you haven't watched the latest episode, I really don't think this is going to affect it too much. It's just basically if you haven't watched any of the episodes. Last year, when they were rescheduling the whole world because of COVID and everything else, they pushed off Falcon and Winter Soldier. And that was supposed to be the first one to... Look, it's a bag. To be on Disney Plus, and they switched it with WandaVision, which, it didn't break my heart. They're both excellent. And what they were talking about was that due to current issues with the world, we don't feel it's the right time to air this. Another one. This is kind of funny. Everybody at that time, I think actually the code word for their production was actually pandemic or something along those lines. Another one. And everybody kind of assumed that it had to do with some kind of worldwide plague. And sorry, when it comes to a razor blade against the actual item, I'm going to be careful. With everything that was going on with COVID and all the people that were dying, that they were they didn't think they thought it was in poor taste to have something like that. So everybody thought it had to do with COVID, and that the episodes of Falcon and Winter Soldier were going to have to do with a worldwide epidemic or maybe a virus being released, something along those lines. We didn't even think about the other things that were really going on in the world last year. And in light of today's, verdicts, whether you're for it or against it is irrelevant. But I'm not saying it's irrelevant, that your opinion is irrelevant. What I'm saying is, it's not pertinent to what I'm talking about. Your opinion on whether it was positive or negative, it does not diminish the fact that we are under a lot of tension in the world today for racism. And when they wanted to put this out, it was 1 year ago. It was during the height of, actually less than a year ago. It was when everything was going on with George Floyd and Black Lives Matters and everything. And if you've been watching Falcon Winter Soldier, you can pretty much understand why that was not the best time to air that TV show. Now, if you have not watched this, okay, the writing is amazing. The storyline grips you. There's the camera angles. I did not think it was possible, and I know a lot of people didn't like WandaVision, especially since they didn't get their great big character reveal, and all their comics go up in value, and they put money into this. I'm sorry. That's what it's called, speculating and not a guarantee. But if you just look at the storyline itself, it was really, really good. Falcon Winter Soldier may even be better. Okay, so if you're not watching this show, you need to turn it on. We got one more on Friday. It's the season finale, and it looks like it's going to be awesome. So yes, this is my Dark Knight's Death Metal number 7. It's got the enhanced foil cover, and I don't know if I can get this to show, but yeah, this is one of those books that you see in person inside a slab and go, yep, that's why you slab a book, just so it looks just like that. So yeah, I'm cool about that. So again, though, thank you so much for sticking around for, what do we got? 12 minutes. So much for doing a quick video. Thank you so much for joining. If you liked the content, if you like seeing me open up and pulling out damaged comic books again, smash that like button though. Click on notifications. Make sure that you are you share the video, and you're a subscriber. I would love to have you subscribe to the channel, so this way we can get to 200 subscribers rather than later. And I'm going to make sure that I've got that link to that video right now. If you want to be entered, make sure that you watch the 200 subscriber video. Should be coming up right around here. And like the video, leave a comment. And as soon as I get to 200 subscribers, I will be pulling one lucky winner from that video, and they will get that book mailed on my dime, as long as you live in the continental United States. If you're outside of it, we'll figure out something. I'm going to get you that book. In the meantime, though, as always, I'm out.